Yep.
And then enter a cool title. It has to be Jungle Tierlist.
Okay.
That's clean. All right. I think we just go with like. I'm not gonna go through every guard. That'd be kind of lame.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should start with assassins or.
Now just go down from A to Z.
So Achilles is a jungle that can be played. He actually can. He's like a snowball character. The movement speed, golden blade, stone cutting. You can get a Haddix in there. Probably a solid A. Not good enough to be an A+.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah. Amaterasu is a guard that can do the golden blade stone cutting build too. I'll probably put it under Achilles. Mm-hmm. She can just be so awkward. She doesn't really have like, she's just like golden blade stone cutting, full attack speed, damage, execution or whatever. Yeah, B+, we take that.
Okay, I agree.
Quang.
Ooh.
Oh. That's a god.
I could see it being B+ with the Ama.
Oh, dude, he's.
You don't think so?
I don't know why. I mean, B+. I'm fine with that. Like, he doesn't have that many good jungle matchups, but I mean, you have to execute. You can
slap it in B for now if you want.
Yeah, he has to execute. We have.
I imagine he probably gets owned by the Ama.
He gets owned by a lot of guards.
Yeah.
No, put him B+. That's fine because he is the magical damage. You can do a bit of a tank build on him, and it's actually like you're so annoying, but it's not like, damn, this is OP.
Okay. I think he can be pretty solid sometimes.
Yeah, and newbies, yes, nah. Apollo Hunter, he has a global. I mean, we talked about Minnesota tier list. His ultimate is a bit slow. But honestly, he is an A guard. Just you have like a pretty decent build. Your ultimate's like obviously having a global level 5 and up. You're just generally pretty happy.
I think the difference between Apollo solo and Apollo jungle is that Apollo jungle, a lot of times you like to hover above them for pressure, and it's pretty annoying to deal with. Him just hovering around you, and you can usually get there in time because you're not on the other side of the map. Yeah. In solo, you want to like instantly ult over. Jungle, you can kind of get there whenever. And also the damage is very good.
Yeah, and then you're generally pretty safe into blink assassins and stuff because your 2 is just like a way out.
Most good on.
That's pretty good. Arachne, bro, I'm not even trolling here. Arachne might be A+.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Like golden blade, stone cutting. I mean, after you get a golden blade, you're in such a good spot. You're safe. You can literally 1-on-1 most guards in the game.
Much. What do you do when a spider's behind you and spits her goo all over you and wraps up her claws with a spider web?
You just take the death.
You're kind of gonna get owned, bro.
Yeah, you just take the death on her.
You go on her, she goes up in the air, and she's gone, man.
She can actually go. Yeah, she's crazy.
She's pretty.
The next guard, Athena. The clear after the new patch, the build path, you can't really get the CDR you want, you can't really... She's either B or C. Like she...
Okay.
Like...
I would say B. B.
She's not C just because of global. Yeah, just because she has a global, I'll take it there, but...
Yeah.
The build path is just like too rough, but also the health changes. But having a global is... Obviously, you never really see them. C-tier.
Yeah.
A Willix ranked A+. You're kind of.
I feel like it's an A+. It's such a snowball character. I feel like a Willix has way better carry potential than Achilles Apollo in ranked.
Yeah, honestly, a Willix is actually pretty good in rank right now. You have such a good early game. You have a good builds, and if you really want to cheese it up, you just go Boomba's Hammer for late game, and you have fun at the same time. Yeah. Obviously, either jungle into protector is like more than good. Yeah, she has pretty good builds as well right now. Baka.
She's just like OP rank guard.
Yeah, OP rank guard. She's very single target. She can struggle a bit when it comes to like group team fights and stuff. But in ranked, you can usually like get the picks without.
They're begging for an S tier right now. They want to see an S tier so bad.
I mean, you could argue Baka can be S tier. His early game is insane. His mid game, really, really good. He can struggle when you get to like late game. But before that, I mean, you're a hard carry on Baka. Except if they have like the counters into you, but generally that doesn't really happen that often.
Okay.
He is
typically like, oof.
He is so fast because of his passive. And I mean, you also just outbox most guards. He's better than I think he's better than Arachne in ranked.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's S level. Is he? I mean,
you can put him A+ for now, but he might be one of those S guards.
This is your list. You tell me.
Are we talking about like high Grandmaster rank games, Master games, or are we talking below that? Like that's.
We're talking about your average rank game here, I think.
Average rank game.
Well.
Okay, he's an AA guard. No, literally, put him in S right now. S right now.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Yep. S right now. Bastard.
I don't necessarily disagree.
Bastard, she has the issues where like if you don't have enough damage, she becomes so awkward. Like if the enemy team have a healer, or they have like sub with thieves to protect the carries, it just becomes so awkward. But then there's the games where you have enough damage, you can just jump around, like cat people, throw your ultimate every time it's ready, and like own the game. But she is inconsistent from game to game. But she's probably up where Achilles is right now, so A.
I would call her A for sure. She's solid, but not amazing.
Yeah, and she has like good build pass right now. Like Transcendence really good on her. It's really nice. Bellona, she's just like a pressure bot with snowball potential, and I mean you can outbox most of the carries throughout the whole game. I would argue she's better than Armor Owl. But then if you get like late game, you're not snowballing, it's kind of like a 50-50. I'll probably put an A just because you can deal with the carries so well in the early game, and obviously AA junglers being meta, like you could, Bellona can like kinda take the fights into Baka and stuff. So she can be pretty solid. Just for good measure's sake, let's put Cabrakan in there. He got his flat pen, like the 25 to 20 power nerf, which he needed before the health buffs. Now there's more health, so he's just a B. Yeah. Kama, I mean, Kama sorts. You just get a little golden blade early game, get the movement speed. You you get Boomba's hammer late game. Once you get the Boomba's hammer, or like honestly just throughout the game with like Golden Blade into trance. I mean, you're kind of solid. You have an insane snowball potential. I would say A. I wouldn't really like. He's just received so many nerfs that he's not A+, but
he's not horrible.
Yeah, like he's a snowball character, but also having solid. Like safety net. Builds
he's
definitely
much better in jungle than solo.
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely like. He would be one of the guards that, like, if you're good on him, I would definitely recommend just play some Kama games. Especially when people are picking, like, the easy mages to kill. Maybe they pick, like, a weaker jungle. Then Kama has, like, sustain, good poke, survivability. So he has a bit of everything.
Yeah, I think he's still fine.
Yeah. Chuck was actually quite fun to play before the nerfs and the health changes. But I think maybe he's just B. I don't know. Like I haven't played him or seen him. Like he's not C because he is good into auto takers. He's good into hunters. He has like Transcendent, which is in meta right now. He has like an okay build.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say he's C. I wouldn't really say he's better than the Athena bracket necessarily. So he's probably a B.
Yeah.
He can have times where he's really annoying, he just ults you and kind of owns you, but he's not insane.
Yeah. I don't know is Schönerbach worth mentioning?
I think so.
Schönerbach. I mean,
I played it.
it's like it's not bad, it's not good, but like global.
I would say B plus.
Yeah, the guard itself is good. So if you get to the late game, you have your build. I mean, the guard's gonna work, right? So B plus, yeah.
I think B plus, yeah.
Chronos.
I mean, not the worst ganks. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Chronos. B plus, Bomber's Hammer. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna have high damage, and you have a lot of outplay potential. Yeah, that's about it. Cleaner. Cloudner. It's not S, I can say that much.
I would say A plus for sure. I think it's a pretty easy A plus.
In ranked, I would argue she is S plus. I have fun building like Trance, Soul Eater. Like you might not even need Soul Eater on her, but I do think in ranked there's a lot of fun. Obviously, she's kind of good throughout the whole game, and then late game she's kind of insane with full damage. Yeah, I'll put A plus. I wouldn't put it S. Like, how often do you actually see when it's open? How often do you see it in the jungle?
I don't think that Cleaner jungle is necessarily insane. Yeah, I would say she's a solid A plus in jungle.
Yeah, but
just a solid pick.
I don't remember how much the nerfs had done to her jungle wise. I don't even remember the last nerf, but she got nerfed like what 3 or 4 patches in a row.
But they were pretty weak nerfs. And I mean, you're still going. You've always gone full damage in jungle, so I don't think her position in jungle has changed too much.
Yeah. Daji, Puma's dagger, upgrade to the hammer. I mean, she can be first picked. Then you can get countered. You know, Chiron, Gep. That's like making it annoying, but she's just good throughout the whole game. She gets OP with Boomba's hammer. She has the beat force you need. She has survivability. Like, I would argue she's S.
I would say S.
Like, it's and she's
this
like
character's so fucking bullshit, man.
She's like better in competitive as well, but like your solo carry potential once you get the hammer online, like you're one-shotting people. So like,
I mean, if you 3-1, then I mean, they're just kind of dead.
Yeah.
I mean, if your ult's up, you're so safe. She's just really annoying.
And then
limits a lot of god picks as well.
Early mid game, when she gets the Transcendence online, she also has so much skill potential. What's next? Where are we at?
Oh, it moved. Erlang, probably.
Erlang. I mean, Erlang is this obviously no knock-up anymore, but his mink, the movement speed after the mink, he's still insane snowball. He has a good build. For ranked, I mean,
I would say A plus, dude.
You can almost okay, he has too many counters for it to be S.
I would say
he is A plus, A plus. Like,
I would say A plus.
Yeah, to be an S as a jungler, in most scenarios, you kind of need a CC immunity ultimate.
I mean, I would say just in S, if you're putting a character S in general, it has to have pretty much no bad matchups for the most part.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they're so annoying to deal with.
Isa jungle, I've seen that a bit, even in SPL today.
I'd say A, honestly.
Yeah, A. It has pressure, it has kill potential, it's magical, and there's good objective secure. And you can play around your hunter, which you can just kind of...
Good CC.
Yeah, kind of get carried.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, should I mention Dance? He was one of the... When hunters were like okay in jungle, like Apollo, Dance, like
I'd say he's B+.
Yeah, you can put him there. Not much to say about him.
I think he's a little underrated, honestly. He's ranked.
His ultimate combo into 2, like, yeah, he's better safe as well.
If you're rocking someone, you kind of own him.
Yeah, it's alright. Fenrir. He's...
Surely A, right? Maybe A plus even.
I would argue A plus just because when you get Boomba's hammer, but... I
think he's definitely better than these gods, so...
Yeah, he's better than those gods, that's the thing, right? But he is kinda inconsistent.
Yeah. I agree.
Bad matchups, there's counters, you have to kind of snowball so you can get in there and brutalize some stuff. If your lanes are losing, it's hard to get Fenrir in a position where you can like kind of carry it. I mean, that's for most junglers, but Fenrir feels it a little bit more. Because it's so much in your face. Gilgamesh. I mean, he's received so many nerfs, but
I don't know. I would say he's probably like still A-ish.
Like Golden Blade, just get a little bit of a like a attack speed build. Like early game, you're fine. Boomba's Hammer late game, you can go a bit tanky bruisery, but you can also try and go like the one-shot build with like Golden Blade, Hydras, maybe a Heartseeker. He's
I'd say
A.
if we had an A-, he'd be A-.
I mean, if I look at the guards, he gotta kind of be better than the guards at A though. Like he might not be the best anymore and all that, but like Golden Blade on him, he's too bad early game. A.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if you get Boomba's Hammer, he's obviously still really good.
Maybe it's just because I'm a Gilga hater since all the nerfs. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a hater too.
But obviously he's still got value with his ult and his drop kick, so
yeah,
it's not completely horrible.
Guan Yu, probably down to like B. Like his early game is so good that I can't put him C. But if his early game wasn't good, I'll put him in C. Because he falls off so fast and so hard.
Do you hate those? He always says.
Yeah. Hades, B+. Boomba's Hammer, Lifesteal. If you're against immobile guards, like you get value with that ultimate. And if anything, the fear, people underrate that. That the fear 2 seconds.
It's on about ult, man.
It's good. He's fun to play as well, especially if you want like a magical, like a little bit frontlining character. Hebo. That health nerf or health buff on minions feels so bad early game. But most of the time, like early game from level 1 to 4, 1 to 5 doesn't matter that much anymore. If you get through that without like any struggles, like hopefully don't lose your first red buff spawn or blue buff, you're gonna be fine. I mean, he scales so well.
I think this is literally the most OP fucking ranked jungle pick in the
game. Yeah, he's kind of OP. Like,
he is so fucking Mickey, man. You cannot fuck up a gank. You can if you somehow miss your one, you've got it up in a few more seconds.
Yeah.
If you somehow, it's just, dude. If you show up behind someone in a lane, they're just dead, man. Like,
as long as it's not a snowball rank style game, then he's S.
I think he's such an OP ranked jungler, man. He's the only jungler besides Kali that I want to spam ban.
Yeah.
But I mean, he also owns soul laners really hard. But
yeah, he does. Like, he's generally
just bullshit, man.
He's generally like decent matchups into most stuff. Obviously, has like hard counters.
Yeah, I mean that's the issue with putting him in S because there's a Fenrir.
Yeah, but that's like.
But the thing is, like, no one does that in ranked.
Oh, bro, you don't want to know, man. Sometimes I first pick that guy up and I want to have fun. That's the thing. Like his early game and like.
I mean, as a solo POV, he's S plus. He's SS plus.
I would put him A plus just because of the matchups and
overall
like,
jungle, probably A plus.
You could argue if people are playing at a carry mid, then he becomes like a bit better. But if people are playing a mage mid and you're picking Hebo jungle, I mean, he can't do what they can do in S right there.
Just go Hebo jungle and spam gank solo and you're gonna get fed. There's nothing that they can do, man.
Ooh.
Literally nothing they can do.
Yeah, just scroll on the right side.
Horeth?
C.
Gotta be putting a horse in there. Oh! Oh!
I mean, B,
cool.
good early game and really good ganks. And you have like good burst. But I mean... Was it Leviathans that played him in SPL? He just falls off.
That's because Panatom isn't the horse goat.
You can't really go full damage. You kind of feel a bit bad going bruisery on him. But
bro, if I'm whipping the horse jungle, I'm going crazy. That's all I'm saying.
B. He gets to be B. Hunbats. For ranked, I mean, Boomba's Hammer, Transcendence Hydra.
I'd say he's an A god for sure.
Yeah, he's up there in A for sure.
I feel like he's just a firm god, you know?
He's like a little bit inconsistent, but he's also consistent at the same time. The problem with him usually is that the jungle matchups, like almost all the A plus cards own him, and same with the S cards.
I just don't think you can go too wrong by picking Hunbats in rank, though.
Yeah, I'll put him A.
Like if someone picks Hunbats, like I'm not upset, I'm not unhappy, I'm not happy, you know? It's just like, he's just there.
Yeah. I played this card a few times. It's a solid pick, and it's the most OP card in the game right now, almost. Jing Wei.
Oh.
That gotta be A. I mean, you just need to get through the early game. You literally just farm and don't care about ganking. Tell your team, just mute them and farm, and you'll be good late game.
Dude, if you think about it though, I think Alma's probably a better jungler than Hunbats.
Nah.
Really?
Nah. Hunbat with Boomba's hammer as well is so good, and Alma is like...
I think I'm just a Hunbats hater.
Hunbats is like, if you get your ultimate value after level 5, right, and you get a trend, like you're pretty happy. But it's not like the hard carry in ranked, except if you get like 20 the Boomba's hammer and stuff.
True. Like
you kind of need like a little bit of a team around him and beat force. Yano's magical jungle, I mean, he can farm. He's this B+ because if you got a little bit of a lead just from
there is no way this guy's above a Horus.
Yeah, dude.
No way, dude.
You also have to put
There's no way.
You have to put in the fun factor. You're portaling around, you're chewing the key creeps, you're proxying your solo laner, you're just running rampart around, and you get like level 20 in like 18 minutes.
Okay, what about Hell though?
Yeah, Hell is like kind of like trash right now.
Oh, but a Giannis is a B+.
Dude.
Oh, get him.
Giannis is crazy.
Okay.
Hell doesn't deserve to be on the list. Put in the C. Fucking healers don't deserve it. Kali. I mean, she's very inconsistent in rank games. But I don't think she's S. I think she's A+. But she's kind of a guard that I like to ban.
I feel like she's S ranked.
If you look at the matchups, right, like Arachne, Willix, Erlang, you're pretty happy if you play Hebo into it. You can own Kali as Stargy.
Baka ults and kills your entire team.
Yeah, if you get like super late game, like it's not like
honestly,
like you need to get like late game and have a good build, and if your team doesn't do much, I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of a Kali hater.
That's my 2 cents, man. My 2 cents.
You're just a solo laner.
If this were my list, look, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Dude, Hebo's early game, dude, it's just so bad. Erlang, there's too many counters against Erlang. What's the next? Loki.
I think he's an A. Maybe A+.
Nah, he's A+, dude. Yeah, you get Trance, Hydras online, you get Boomba's hammer late game.
His ganks are pretty underrated too.
Yeah, no, you're fine with the ganks.
I'd say A+ for sure. I mean, you get Bombas, you can kind of carry the game.
Yeah. Mulan C. Put Mulan in C. Right now.
We missed Merc.
Oh, I missed Merc. Yeah, I just saw Mulan now, basically. Merc. Crit didn't get...
Gotta be S, bro.
Yeah,
gotta be S.
Golden Blade.
Golden Blade
crit didn't get nerfed, like barely any nerf to crit, man. That's just
he lost 5% bonus critical strike damage on his DB.
Do you call Merc straight up global? It's a global ultimate, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. So like,
I mean, it's a semi-global, but
semi-global, whatever.
I think he's got some like the most OP build path possible.
Build path,
Golden Blade crit,
Golden
and he's
Blade
got some of the best ganks.
Crit. You were happy. What's next? Wait, did the list go up? The guards?
Oh, it did. Nem,
Nasha? Nasha B+, I mean, I mean, she may be a bit underrated. She might be A. Like, Trance, Rush,
I would say
high
A,
power,
personally.
Get the heals, be annoying. If you have a team that doesn't do anything, she feels so bad to play. But if you have like a little bit of a decent team around you, you could put an A. Like,
I would say A.
Yeah, she's also annoying to play against, just like the beats thing and all that. But she's a little bit inconsistent as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Nemesis S. That's the guard I ban every game.
Sheesh. I think everyone bans this card.
Yeah, it's just she is too good 1-on-1, She's good with the Golden Blade. She can kind of do whatever. There's counters to her, and especially in competitive, with like having enough CC, building sprint against her. There's like, but in ranked that doesn't really happen. So you just like kind of win any 1-on-1.
Solo PvP, I don't give a fuck about this character. But I think everyone else in the game literally hates it. Like I think backliners hate this character.
No, it's like, it's also just good against hunters, right? Because of your shield. Like not a lot of the hunters right now outtrade it. I think she's the most banned guard in ranked.
Probably.
Odin?
Odin?
Trash. Better than the B guards though, so B+.
Oh.
Hilla? Oh, Osiris first. Osiris. In rank?
Gotta be S in rank, bro.
Is he kind of S?
I think he's S in rank.
Kind of S.
Easy ranked in S.
Just run it down, bro. Yeah,
he does not many people. Solo laners don't outtrade him. Mid laners don't outtrade him. ADCs don't outtrade him.
If you get a lead
Most
on
other
him,
junglers don't outtrade him.
You literally just go chop chop.
Yeah, I think he's pretty fucking broken in ranked.
Yeah. Pillar, she can be kind of good. She has like pretty bad build path, and she gets owned by Hunters late game. But her early mid game is obviously very strong, and Solidar is fun. Maybe A. Yeah.
Hey.
I wish it was S, but it ain't 2022 for no reason.
Yeah.
Poseidon.
Ooh. Bottom bare minimum A+.
Yeah, he's not S because he's like counter like dude.
A+.
Yeah, A+.
A+.
Seer late game, you have like objective pressure throughout the game. You have really good farm. You're fast. You can generally kill squishies, but you're also a really good frontline kill. Yeah. Damn, those two next guards are.
That Robin, Rat.
Rat when it comes to meta and build and stuff. Crit Rat could be pretty fun, but
Say B+.
Yeah. Bravana has this would be B+. Bravana is like a counter to like a few guards, like
B+.
Yeah. He's getting buffed next patch though.
True.
Yeah, B+. Nothing interesting.
He's just a counter pick god.
Yeah. Saket. You can go dummy on her some games, but she's just not a rank guard, man. Like, argue she almost has less less potential in carrying than the A guards. Because she's like kind of single target and just put a B+.
I would say B+.
Yeah. Set.
I'd say probably A in jungle.
I'm
Maybe
almost at the point where A+, like, you are...
Yeah, I'm thinking A+-ish.
You are so strong and you can just, like, get a snowball going because your level 5 gank is basically confirmed and ranked.
I mean, not many people can do much about a set that just ults on them with a 3. Like, there's not much you can really do about that.
Yeah, and a lot of
that most of the time, unless you're right under your tower, like you're usually dead to it.
And a lot of the counters are usually like banned or not picked, so
I would say A+.
Yeah. Shiva, haven't seen that guy since the health. Yeah, it's B.
I'd say B. Wukong maybe?
Do we have to put this Scotty in there for Sino?
Yeah, I think so. Put some respect on him.
Little B+.
I'd say B+, yeah.
Not good enough there. Some Wukong, probably
I'd say like
B+.
B+.
He's better than
B+?
Nah, yeah.
Bro, I think you're criminally underrating this horse, man.
Bro, that guard's good for like 5 levels, then it's over.
There's no way you'd pick Wukong. No shot, dude.
Dude, Wukong can...
You're not a horse believer, bro.
Son Wukong goes loco. Nah,
There's no way a Wukong is better than Horus.
I don't know where I would put him. I personally wouldn't recommend anybody to pick him in the jungle, so I guess just put him B.
I would say B.
Like, I would not recommend... Les, what are you playing in the jungle today? It ain't gonna be Sun Wukong, that's for sure.
It's a little A+ for Susano.
Yeah, I mean, Susano, you're really good ganks pre-5, your 5 is good. You're good early game. Mid game, you can fall a bit off if you don't get a good start, and then if you're late game full build, you're generally pretty happy. But the mid game can be pretty rough sometimes. I mean, it's generally a bit better since you start going trans. But yeah, A+.
It's A+ for sure.
Fana, I gotta put Fana and S for Jake.
True, this character's fucking broken, dude.
Yeah. I mean, hard carry ranked, average rank game, he can go crazy, but he is inconsistent as fuck.
But he's not anywhere near these characters. I'd say he's
yeah, he will own, but he's not owning hard enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Welcome to the list.
Did it move again? Oh, it did.
4. I mean,
Mori?
C.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, let's go through it. Let's go through it.
I never liked playing 4.
You know her second role is jungle, right? Anyways, Thor?
4, I never liked playing him. I don't think... I mean, his early mid game is kinda lit. But his late game... late game in full build, 3k pot, you can kinda pop off. He falls off quite a bit, so...
I'd say B+.
Yeah, B+. I'm also just a hater of 4 anyway, so maybe he can be A, but...
I'm a lover of Thor, but I think he's just pretty bad.
It's just weird, like, your hammer is like your fucking golden damage, but you're also just committing your escape then.
Yep.
And if
you miss your ult, GG, man.
Yeah, and all this like...
GG, man.
Listen here, if you have a game where you hit all your ultimates, bro, you can argue he can be S, right? But first of all, they're gonna have access for your ultimate, and you're also gonna miss it. It's just inconsistent. And it's harder to hit 4 ultimate than it is to hit a red ultimate, right?
Well, we just got a chatter banging on our line here saying, "You're telling me Jingwei jungle is better than Thor?" Smoking dick.
Listen here, Jingwei is one of the most OP guards in the game. It doesn't matter what you do early mid game. I mean, some rank games it can be decided. But if you get to late game and you're equal as Jingwei, dude, I will literally own you every game as Jingwei if you play 4. And that's because Jingwei as a guard is just so OP.
We're not smoking dick. That's what you're telling me.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Maybe I am. Oh, dude, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Thor is like...
I wouldn't go in and pick Jingwei every game, but if you're looking to play a hunter in the game and you kind of want to win, I mean, Jingwei would not even be bad. Like, as long as you just farm like the first like few levels, like to level 7, 10, without your team failing.
You would call a solid god A, but like Thor just isn't solid, man. I think he needs buffs. And I'm a Thor lover.
At this point, I think he becomes a lame guard when he gets buffed, where he's just like one-shotting everything. I think he could need like a change of ability. For me, he's like in a place where you can like consider rework. But maybe that's just me.
Nah, I think most people on that page.
Because like he is lame when he's like in season 6 or 5 or whatever, where he's like so strong. If you hit the ultimate or if you hit your walls, he just like smacks you.
Someone said that they disagree with the Willix A+, but everything else they agree with. Thoughts?
I mean, I'm not a believer in a Willix, but she can be so strong early game that...
She's one of the best rank gods in my opinion.
Like, if you're good at a Willix, like, I'm not really that good on her. And I can still win like majority of my Willix games. And... She
can just snowball so hard in rank, man.
Yeah.
And again, one-shot people and hard carry.
She is single target a bit, but...
They just haven't seen the Apper. They haven't seen the GOAT Apper or Coat Baby run the games, man.
Yeah.
You get into Willix one trick, they fucking run the queue, man.
Yeah. No, it is good.
Okay, what about Suki?
Boomba's Hammer God. Dude, his early game right now, the first wave and stuff, is so bad. But if you can get to the point where you have like Trance, Hydras, you're generally okay. He's like maybe towards like B plus A.
Let's say B plus.
Yeah, with how little I picked him, I'll probably say B plus. But obviously, you have some games where you can just shine on him. But he's also just, all in. Yeah, B plus.
Tier?
If you're playing it, S. If anybody else,
okay.
Trash. Nah, I mean, I'll put him in like B.
B?
Yeah.
Maybe we should slap it on there?
Yeah, just make it B, just make it B.
Romano?
Oh wait, was it Ulo or Tur?
Hmm?
Did you ask about Ulo or Tur?
Both.
Oh, so Tur is B. Ulo is like, it's kind of lame, right?
I would say A at least.
Yeah, but I wouldn't, like, yeah, just A because of the guard, but he doesn't bring enough being in the jungle.
I agree.
But if you get to late game, he's the same position as Jing Wei. You have a full build, you don't have the bluestone. So like, yeah.
What about Mori?
You really like Mori, huh?
Nah, someone said no the Morgan, question mark? She can't be a C.
B plus.
B plus?
If you have good transformations, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean, that's the god in general. Like, you need transform as well. She's useless, yeah.
And, I mean, your late game, you have kind of one-shot potential. Your early game, you're kind of scared of most assassins, though.
Someone said no MILF.
MILF. I mean, she might be close to A. Cause she can follow up with the clear. She's a ranged guard, so like your first wave is pretty good. Mid game is kind of rough, and then if you get to late game, she's kind of OP.
I'd say she's pretty similar to ESAT, so it's put around A.
Yeah. Good CC, and like CC from the jungle is always nice. Yeah, just
good damage you do. I mean, I've seen a few MILF jungle players just run it and you can kind of own.
Yeah.
You just blink to dump your whole kit and someone's usually dead off your four abilities that you've dumped right in their fucking skull.
And Doom is pretty fun on her.
Nike? No way.
C. Literally C right now.
It's C, bro.
That guy is just good.
Give him mono?
Mono? Into the right guards, I mean, he's A. He has like some okay jungle matchups.
I think hear me out, in ranked, it's an A plus.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of do the same as you do with Set, right? If you get a kill at level 5, if you're against like an Artemis or something, you just fucking snowball the game, right? Yeah, sure.
I think in ranked he's a pretty hard snowballer.
Yeah. Sankui, yes. I guess that's kind of the guard I put on. Maybe I missed one.
Yeah.
If I look at the list with Osiris S.
What about the Chungle?
C.
Oh my god, no.
That guard used to be fun and good in the jungle, but yeah. Like I'm almost thinking, looking at the list, like even with the counters and stuff, and the average ranked game, maybe Arachne can go to S, maybe Erlang. That's the two I'm like looking at the list right now and saying like, okay, these two guards might actually be S.
I would say Arachne is probably S in rank, to be honest.
Dude, like if we talk about an average rank game, you're in like Diamond, Plat, Low Masters. Arachne kind of goes wild.
This is probably, I think she's one of the most OP rank gods in the game.
Yeah.
Like statistically and from experience. Herc, alright, buddy. Alright. Yeah, I mean, certain jungle has some potential.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, there's so many guards you can put in the jungle, but they're not like most of them here is not really worth mentioning, right? Like,
bro, I think Cern's pretty realistic.
Cern is realistic if the builds was different. If the builds were different, he's realistic.
Okay.
Like if Ikivo over there or like the Crusher build, like then I think is really good, but
I think that's about it then.
Yeah. Next patch, hear me out. This is for the PTS. Who's excited for PTS? Freya jungle. Just wait and see. I'm just calling it for next patch, not this patch, because
right,
choose better bad.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's kind of it. The honorable mention could be Erlang in S. Like, have you seen him in ranked? Like, he kind of goes wild, but
I could see Erlang S, but I mean
maybe Kali even, but like
Erlang and S and Kali and Hebo not. That doesn't sound right.
Dude, you're a solo laner. You're so scared of Hebo. It's embarrassing.
For me, if I were to change this list, it'd probably be that.
I mean, Kali is the most banned. Okay, listen here.
And then it's done for me. And then it's done for me.
Horus B+, Kali is the most banned guard in ranked. Confirmed by chat.
Holy shit.
Kali has to be, if it's that banned, even if it's not the best of the best. Just
too nice to catch me banning that shit, bro. Fuck that god. It just owns my fucking noobs.
Dude, yeah. This is the list.
Yeah, okay.
Respectable.
Respectable, sizable list. Except for the Horus placement, but that's okay.
Yeah. One day you'll learn.
One day you'll learn. I'll start whipping a jungle and carrying games. Just the Horus goat.
Alright, I guess that's the tier list. Solo and jungle tier list done right there. Let's go.